Please let this work. Please let this work. I don't even know if y'all can like hear me or anything. Please. Yay, it's working. For the most part. It's still pretty laggy, but we can handle that. We can live. I have no idea what to talk about. I was low-key not expecting this to work, but it is, so that's good. I don't really plan on doing MS Paint videos. This is kind of just a test. I didn't want to overload my computer with anything, you know? I'm not all that sure what to talk about either. I mean, I have notes, but I've been slacking off on that. Where do we want to put this neck? Should this be our... Y'all don't even know what I'm planning. Trust me, it's horrible. No, wait, no. I gotta get an oval. You can't do diagonal ovals. They're either like this or like this. You can't go diagonal. It's just a circle. Nobody wants that. Let's go there. And then we're going to make that puff out. Alright. I think I lost the plot with what I was drawing here. I was originally going to make her a goose, but now I feel like making her a dinosaur is better. What are we thinking? What are we thinking about the dinosaur, y'all? Keep saying y'all, but I know realistically there's nobody watching this stream. Honestly, that's preferable. No. We're gonna have to draw the feet the old-fashioned way. Meow. 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 I don't really know what dinosaur feet look like. Never really thought I'd have to say that sentence before, but dinosaurs have hoofs, right? Dinosaurs can have hoofs. One thing I will tell you about using MS Paint as a medium is that everything takes forever to draw. You gotta be careful, otherwise it's gonna come out looking really bad. Not that making something look bad in MS Paint is hard to do, but I digress. Just do that. Yeah, we got some shapes going on. I don't want to draw the front feet, so it's just going to be a hybrid goose dinosaur thing. Anyway, in order to get the room that I'm gaming in set up, not gaming, but the room that I will eventually be gaming and streaming in set up, I had to clear out a bunch of old stuff that we've just been keeping around for no reason. Is this looking like feathers to y'all? I'm not really getting the feather vibe. But alas, we will preserve. What word? Persevere. Brush, I need to extend this line a little bit. You know, it probably would have been easier just to draw the feathers, but alas, I don't tend to like to do things the easy way. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill lately. It's so funny to an extent. Everyone in that series talks exactly like my grandfather and or my nana. No, I erased the foot. No. Should we give this thing realistic arms? Oh, I forgot the chat's a thing. Y'all, give me some grace. I'm bad at arms, okay? Oh, that was so bad. I just I know that this is not the way that oh, that was so bad. You know what? We're going to give you a little microphone and you're going to be doing karaoke. Why didn't I use the circle tool for that microphone? I don't know. Anyway, King of the Hill. Everything is so funny in that show in the most unexpected way. And it's so old too. It was made back in the 1900s. That looks like a microphone. What? I I can't even begin to say what you're saying in chat out loud. What are those emojis? How I don't even. We are not going to be doing a realistic eye for this. Oh, I don't like that. I wish that you could copy shapes after you made them. Yeah, we're just going to have to. We're going to have to go bald. We can't. Yeah. Copy. Paste. You know, select. You have to select things. Shove it on over. Oh no. Shove it on over here. And then fix the line art. Rawr. Hang on, I have to draw the mouth ridiculously small. You know, the face kind of looks like Napstablook. Remind me to play Undertale at some point. Yeah, no, I don't like that. We're gonna undo that. We're gonna go back to using the brush. We're gonna give her a little karaoke machine. I don't know about a karaoke machine. The karaoke machine, I promise. Just, you gotta trust the process, you know? Would it have been easier just to use the straight line tool from the start? Probably, but we don't do things the easy way here. Yay. Now we're just gonna draw little lines across for the little buttons. And then we're gonna draw a little wire connecting to the machine. And we're gonna give her a little stage to that is a really bad stage. We're gonna have to use more tools for that. I've been told to give her a beak. This will happen right after I erase these lines and add more to the stage, but she will be given a beak. Do not worry. There we go. I feel kind of bad going over my stuff, but if the chat would like it, the chat will receive it. We're just gonna have to give her some FNAF action here with the wide open mouth, because that's what the kids like, right? This is so good. See, this is why I listen to chat. It's for moments like these. All right. What should we do for the hair? What hair should we give her? While y'all decide on that, I am going to draw a little background, a little bit of a curtain. No, that might get in the way of the hair. I'm not gonna draw a curtain. But the background just feels so plain. It feels so plain. Ugh. Okay. Decided we're gonna give her a mullet, but I don't know what a mullet looks like, so I have to look it up real quick. Be patient. Oh, these things are ugly. Oh, I feel bad for anybody that actually has a mullet. That's oh, it's like a mohawk for people that are afraid of commitment. Okay, mullet it is. Mullet it is. We gonna give her a mullet. She's got some curly hair action going on. Don't worry, it'll look worse when we color it in. I promise. Of course we're gonna color it in. You think I leave my work uncolored? Bah humbug. She's gonna be a blonde. Yeah, she's a blonde. And she's gonna have some little dark spot. No, we don't want that. And then I feel like she should be green. I feel like she should be in her alphabet era. And then the beak's gotta be bright yellow. Then her mouth is kind of open, so it's gonna be red. Nope. It's gonna be red. And oh, I forgot the color of the ear. And then for the underside of the belly, we're gonna have this, but it's gonna be like that. And then we're gonna go back in with the paint bucket tool, which will never fail us, and it covers in all the dots. Yes. Oh, I can't forget about the tail. Y'all almost let me forget about the tail. Oh, I can't believe you, chat. And then the spikes are gonna be red, the same red that her mouth is, because honestly, should I make her mouth pink? Yeah, I think that's better. No. Why? Why'd you do that? Oh, because it's not going all the way to the end? How's that for all the way to the end? Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what I tell you. And this is going to be her crowd of adoring fans. Just like trust the process, guys. I've got ideas. I've got so many different ideas. This such a good dinosaur. She got a little bit of scoliosis, but she's rocking out anyway. These little circles in the back, these are all the people. Yeah, that she's singing to. It's her devoted audience. She lives on the moon. Get out of my way. Let's make this more purple. And add some more. That's gonna be a big person. That's probably queso. I don't know. Anyway, I tried steaming on my laptop. Steaming. I tried streaming on my laptop, but that thing was not made for streaming. My laptop, I got it for like $150 off of Amazon. And when I tell you it was not made for streaming, it was not made for. Why'd you make that yellow? I don't want that yellow. I want my little sparkles to be yellow. Yeah, because they're taking photos, because they have photos on the moon. Yes. This is looking wonderful. I say, lying to myself. Let's get this blue color and let's try and make it as dark as possible while still being blue. And we're going to use that to color in this area. And then we're going to add little off-white stars. Yes, little off-white stars. And then yeah, that thing is like really lagging. Little star shapes. I'm going to try and get these as random as possible. You know, those stars in the background kind of look like those little baby snacks that melt in your mouth. I get that they're for babies, but I think they're delicious. Make this a little bit more yellow for a little bit of contrast. And get some different kinds of stars. Yeah, different kinds of stars. This looks like how I want it to, right? Yeah. Yeah. Now we're gonna color in the stage. We're gonna make that color slightly different color, you know, for contrast. Then for the karaoke machine, we're just gonna make it purple. I feel like we should make it purple because it kind of looks like gray. Kind of looks like gray when it's purple. That was the fun part. I should have colored in this square before I added all the tiny. No. Before I added all the tiny lines. It's kind of getting hard to see what I want to say. But we persevere. Nar. I have no idea what my future streaming schedule is going to look like. I definitely want to get to a point where I can stream like 3 days a week. Nar, why? If all goes well, I might like do an actual stream on like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. I am not 100% sure. Yeah, this is the what color should we make her eyes? I feel like her eyes should be brown to match the stage. I like brown eyes. You know, these are a little bit red brown. Yeah, how we feeling? Yeah, this is great. I have my reservations about coloring in this microphone because I don't. There's a lot of little tiny itsy weensy bits on this microphone, and it's making me nervous. Anybody that I've seen people on MS Paint that are out here drawing full realistic things. You know, with this paint, no, with this paint thing in the way of my cursor, it's kind of hard to tell where the little lines are. No. You know, no, it's probably fine. That's just the shiny part of the microphone. I know that microphones don't typically have shiny parts, but Why are one of those stars brown? You know what? Whatever. No, that's Mars. That's Mars right there is what that is. I'm going to save it. Yeah, I'm going to save it. What should I call it? I'm going to call it Goog. I'm going to save it at the PNG. Save. Yay. We're all done. That's the end of that stream. Bye-bye, y'all.